Hey, Shalom Akim. Alright, Shalom, Shalom. This is your brother's call Allah. Branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Come with another lesson through the Spirit. Alright, and Lord willing, us be edifying to the Lord's elect. Okay, and before I get started, I'm going to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Yahawashi. Alright, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and who teach well. All right, peace and blessings to you all, Barakatham. Okay, let's jump right into it, man. Just coming on the same type of spirit that I was that I was on this morning. You know what I'm saying? It's the spirit of rebuking, and we're definitely in that time of rebuking these false prophets, man, because it's necessary and it has to happen. All right. It has to happen because we're at the precipice right now. You know what I'm saying? We're at the precipice where, the Lord is about to begin to show his work. All right, his marvelous works. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be not just by delivering the elect, but by first and foremost bringing about absolute destruction, devastation, and chaos. You know what I'm saying? The prophets was placed to warn you about these things, right? So let me get that started here. Let's get this precept in the book of Ezekiel. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 33. All right, bear with me. Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 6 reads, "But if the watchmen see the sword come," let's jump up a little further. Let's hit verse 2. It says, "Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coasts and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. But," verse 6, "but if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. So thou, son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word of my mouth and warn them from me." And that's what we're supposed to do, man. We're supposed to warn you of the coming dangers and calamities that's about to befall this place. All right? And the man that you see on the screen, all right, Bishop Nathaniel, is not doing that. He is not doing that. Right now he's advertising what he calls a land blitz, where he wants to acquire land, you know what I'm saying, by using donations from the so-called community. You see what I'm saying? And this is definitely not the time to be doing none of that foolishness. You see what I'm saying? Because this place is about to be destroyed. You see what I'm saying? All the things that was written to come upon this place is about to come and hit in the most devastating of ways. Financial markets is going to be destroyed. You see what I'm saying? Everyone's pensions, everyone's money is going to be gone. All right. They're literally implementing a whole system. Okay? A whole system where the people are going to have to conform to it or risk being ostracized and no longer be able to take part in society. That's happening right now. It's taking place. You know what I'm saying? While this guy is going around talking about we're gonna build, you know, a resort and this and that and so on and so forth for the sake of the community. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna host events there and you know, give us your donations so that we can build this big establishment on this land. You know what I'm saying? Now's not the time. You see what I'm saying? This dude is not warning the people. And he's not a watchman. Right? He's not a watchman. Because as we've gotten this morning, you know what I'm saying, in the video that I got earlier, they're now forced to address the obvious fact that this place is forming into a digital economy. All right. This is the system. All right. That image of the beast that's written of in Revelation. All right. That the 13th chapter. You see what I'm saying? So you have to understand what the beast is. You have to understand what the image of this beast is. All right, which is a system. And then you have to understand what the mark of this beast is. Okay? The mark of the beast is that particular key. All right, it's going to be a key of some sort. All right? You know what I'm saying? That's going to allow you to participate in this system. You see what I'm saying? As we speak, they're getting people prepared for this system through gradualism. All right, through gradualism. You see, but they're turning up the heat on that pot. You know what I'm saying? If you use the analogy of the frog inside the boiling water, you know what I'm saying? If you put a frog inside of a boiling water, it's going to jump out. You see? But if you put the frog inside the water and you slowly bring it to a boil, the frog will remain in there until he dies. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you're looking at. All right, while these guys is out here promoting, you know, their gimmicks and things like that, because they want to live and continue to prosper in this world that's crumbling all around them. These devils are preparing for the strike. Right? Let me get this in Ezekiel chapter 22. Ezekiel 22 and verse 25, it reads, "There is a conspiracy of her prophets in the midst thereof, like a roaring lion ravening the prey. They have devoured souls. They have taken the treasure and precious things. They have made her many widows in the midst thereof. Her priests have violated my law, and have profaned mine holy things. They have put no difference between a holy and profane, neither they show difference between the clean and the unclean, and have hid their eyes from my Sabbaths, and I am profane among them. Her princes in the midst thereof are like wolves ravening the prey, to shed blood and to destroy souls, to get dishonest gain." See what I'm saying? To get dishonest gain. And this is what, you know, this is the type of time that they on, man. You know, while we have all kinds of chaos that's looming. You know what I'm saying? Doom and gloom is on its way. And these jokers are not warning the sheep. Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 16. It reads, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you." And that's talking about these false prophets. It says, "They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart, and not out of the mouth of Yahawah. They say unto them that despise me, the Lord Yahawah hath said, Ye shall have peace. And they say unto every one that walketh after the imagination of his own heart, No evil shall come upon you." Right? "For who hath stood in the counsel of the Lord Yahawah, and hath perceived and heard his word? Who hath marked his word and heard it?" You see? So, the point of the matter is that these jokers they're not teaching what what the Spirit's saying through what the doctrine is through the Spirit. You know what I'm saying? They're not teaching that. They're not warning the people of this subdermal device that's going to go underneath the skin. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's check this out. Bear with me. All right, this is the Slovakia. This is the title. It says, "Sam's Club is going Black Mirror, remodeling 600 stores to embrace AI and eliminate cashiers." All right. And this is going to be an AI-enabled tech, which will also do away with receipt checkers at store exits. All right. So as you can see, you know what I'm saying, they're outsourcing human labor. You know what I'm saying? They're removing all of these jobs. Why do you think Elon Musk said years ago that there's going to be a universal basic income? Why do you think he said that? And he's right there next to the president in the Oval Office. You see what I'm saying? It's because he was put there for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? He was placed there with a purpose. All right? And we can see, the infrastructure that's being built. All right? As you look at here, it says, download the app, scan as you shop, pay in the app, and go. All right? And the people don't realize that, that this is coming to every major retailer. All right? It says, as part of its large-scale remodel, Sam's Club will remove checkout stands, including self-checkout, and will implement the scan and go experience at all locations. At all locations. Sam's Club plans to remodel all 600 of its existing locations in the coming year. All right? These guys are moving fast. That's all 600 within the coming year, man. It says, but the biggest change may be what members experience in the palm of their hand. All right? The warehouse retailer is tapping into a sweeping tech movement that will serve as the foundation for its new look nationwide, and includes removing traditional checkout lanes from all stores. Sam's Club took the first step in October, opening a location in Grapevine, Texas, with no traditional checkout area. Shoppers there must use the retailer's Scan and Go app to check out and exit the store. AI-powered technology eliminates the need for an associate to check receipts at the exit. All right. Any of those who remember that old school commercial, you know what I'm saying? I think that was like 6 or 7 years ago. And it was this commercial where this guy, he had a long trench coat, and he was just going through the store. He was just stacking things, putting them inside of his jacket, you know what I'm saying, in his trench coat. And you know, it looked like he was shoplifting. But when he went to the exit, you know what I'm saying, the security guard, he went up to him and said, "Hey, mister, you forgot your receipt." You know what I'm saying? So it was letting you know that all of these, you know, all those cameras that was watching him, they were scanning the products. And he was walking out there through the tech, you know, through the tech, what's the word? The surveillance system, you know what I'm saying? So this is pretty much the same thing. This is exactly what it was talking about. All right. So a commercial from over 5 years ago was letting the people know what's going to be coming here today. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't know if I can find that video. Let me see something real quick. Let me see. Commercial. I don't know if I'll be able to find this. No, I can't find it. I can't find it. I could probably find it on BitChute or something like that. But yeah, man, you know, if I do find it, you know what I'm saying, I might upload it sometime, you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, you know what I'm saying, let's get back to the article real quick. Okay, it reads, as part of the large-scale remodel, Sam's Club will remove checkout stands. All right, it says about 1 in 3 Sam's Club members use scan and go technology, and usage has increased more than 50% over the past 3 years, according to the Bentonville ARC-based company, which is owned by Walmart. The membership base is also getting younger, with Gen Z and millennials accounting for about half of new member growth. All right. So more than anything, it's going to be the youth that's going to embrace this this technology and, you know, this beast system. You see? All right. So it's here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's here. And there's no more, you know, tiptoeing around this thing, man. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1, it reads, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahawah answered me and said, write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. All right? And this prophecy is not tarrying anymore, it's here. We can see it. You know what I'm saying? All right, and there's no amount of, you know, gaslighting and all that stuff that Bishop Nathaniel has been doing over the years that's going to stop this train from arriving at the station. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, while these other guys are giving you the gimmicks and whatnot, the true prophets are warning you, as we were commanded. The true prophets have been telling you what's coming, man. Let me show you this patent, you know, this patent device. All right, that was yeah, it was patented. I think it was in 2020. All right, let's check it out. Bear with me. All right. This is cryptocurrency system using body activity data. Patent number W02020060606A1. All right, and it was patented by Microsoft Technology Licensing LLC. All right, Microsoft, from Bill Gates. All right. So jumping right into it, you know what I'm saying? Just giving a couple points. It says human body activity associated with a task provided to a user may be used in a mining process of a cryptocurrency system. A server may provide a task to a device of a user which is communicatively coupled to the server. All right, a sensor communicatively coupled to or comprised in the device of the user may sense body activity of the user. Body activity data may be generated based on the sensed body activity of the user. The cryptocurrency system communicatively coupled to the device of the user may vary if the body activity data satisfies one or more conditions set by the cryptocurrency system and award cryptocurrency to the user whose body activity data is verified. All right, and this goes deep, all right, to all of this, and it's going to be based off of what? Off of a blockchain. You see, it's going to be based off the blockchain. You see what I'm saying? And what is that device that's going to be tracking your body's data? All right, we get into it all the time. Let's go there. Right, Salakia. Right, so this is the device that's going to go underneath the skin. Okay, it's going to go underneath the skin. Let's read that in Revelation chapter 13. Let's get it. All right, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It reads here. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead." All right, or in their forehead. "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had this mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." Now let's go to the let's go and break this word down. All right, bear with me. All right, so as we can see, Revelation chapter 13 verse 16, we'll go into tools right here. Okay, and let's break this down. Receive a mark. This word for mark in the Greek is charagma.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
Okay. So let's go here. Charagma. and it means a stamp, an imprinted mark, all right, of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. All right. Now, those of you who understand, okay, there's no one man in terms of the Antichrist. There are many Antichrists, as the scriptures say. Continuing on, it says, the mark branded upon horses, a thing that is carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images. All right, check this out. Check this out. Right here. Let me highlight this. It says a scratch or an etching. Okay? A scratch or an etching. So this thing is going to be scratched. It's going to be etched into the skin. All right? Let's see. Stop. What are you doing? All right, so let's see if we can get the root word of this. The root word is this.
Strong's G 5482. Kharax. Kharax.
All right, kharax. It means to sharpen to a point. All right, to sharpen to a point. A pale or a stake, a palisade. Okay. All right, a palisade or a rampart. So it's going to be a sharp instrument. A sharp instrument. That's what a stake is. Okay. Let's look up what a stake is real quick. All right. Okay, so this is a stake. It's a sharp instrument. All right, it's meant to puncture. Okay. When you look at a needle is a puncturing object. All right, it's meant to penetrate. Okay, so when you go into the root word for karagma, which is an etching or scratching, the root word is karax, which would be a stake or a palisade. Is going to be a sharp instrument. That's the root word. Okay, let's go back. All right, it says from karazo, to sharpen to a point. All right, akin to. And you go to the root word of that through the idea of scratching. It says grafo.
Strong's G 1125. Grafo. Grafo.
Okay. And that means to write with reference to the form of the letters. All right. To write with reference to the contents of the writing. All right, to fill with writing. Okay, so it's going to have a code. All right, this thing is going to have a code. So let's go back to this device. All right, so this is the device. This is going to be that key. Okay, this is going to be that key in order for you to participate in the system of this beast. You know what I'm saying? The image. All right. Where you can participate in the things that's going to be accessible. All right. It starts now with Sam's Club. Next is going to be with maybe the gym. It's going to be, you know what I'm saying, with restaurants, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? The same way it was with the situation that went down in 2020. All right, where you wasn't able to enter into these different establishments without a certain thing. All right. Well, that was the test run. You wasn't able to go on a plane without that. You remember? It's going to be the same thing, but this time it's going to be far more intensified. You see what I'm saying? This is that device. All right? Charagma. A particular stamp. Okay? This is that stamp. The root word of charagma is charax. All right, from that etching is going to be used as a palisade or a stake, the puncturing device. This is that puncturing device. All right, you see it. And so with that puncturing device, let's check this out. This is how it enters in. There's going to be a scratching. It's going to be an entering into through the use of this palisade or this stake. You see? And what is written, all right, what is written inside this device is a code. That's what's known as the RFID, radio frequency identification device. Right now, they are pushing for digital IDs, digital identification. And this is the key. You see what I'm saying? So while Bishop Nathaniel and his goons over there refuse to tell you what this thing is, the true prophets are here to tell you and to warn you exactly what this is. You see what I'm saying? So no one can have an excuse when the time comes to say that they weren't warned. All right? So I'm going to cut that there, man. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Yahawashi. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.